Do you know how to accrue accounts payable? This free webinar will show you how. I'm Richard Dixon, President of Dixon Healthcare Solutions. This program will answer that question, how to accrue accounts payable. The photo on the screen is of my wife Margaret and me on board a cruise ship next to a beautiful automobile. Please feel free to email any questions you may have to richard@dixonhsi.com, or you may call me at 321-394-5722. You will receive 15 minutes of free consulting just for watching this webinar. How am I qualified to address this topic? I started working in the Medicare program way back in 1976. I was a Medicare auditor, CFO for several large home health agencies, and have been in the consulting business. I've sat in all the chairs and have over 40 years experience in healthcare. My company prepares Medicare cost reports for home health agencies and hospices for a flat fee as low as $15.95. We also provide educational seminars and webinars. Today, we will cover how to accrue accounts payable. First, what are accounts payable? Accounts payable is the amount of money you owe a supplier of goods or services at a specific time frame. They are usually recorded at the end of the month, or at least they're recorded at the end of the year. What are some examples of accounts payable? Services performed by a contractor but not paid as of a certain date. For example, you have a contract PT who performs services for your patients in November and December, but you did not pay that contractor until January. Another example would be medical supplies that we purchased prior to December 31, but the invoice wasn't paid until January. What is a simple method to determine your accounts payable for December 31st, 2021? The first thing I would do is I would print out my detailed general ledger for the period of January 1, 2022 to February 28th, 2022. Next, I would review all the expense accounts to look for items whose expense is related to FYE 12/31/2021. Pull the invoices and determine what dates the services were performed by your contractors. The invoice for Mike Smith, who's a contractor. Mike Smith actually saw 3 patients, Joe Smith, Steve Cox, and Barry Thompson. The first one was on 12/16, the second was 12/19, the third was 12/27. They charged you $80 for each of those for a total of $240. So here's an example of an accounts payable worksheet. Let's say for Acme Medical Supplies, we had a medical supply expense. The date on the invoice was 12/18/2021, but we had not paid that by the end of the year, so we would accrue $385. Sarah Jones was an RN contractor who performed services from 12/1/2021 to 12/15 of 2021 for $1,850, but was not paid until after December 31st. John Roberts was an RN contractor from 12/16/2021 to 12/31/2021, but was not paid until after 12/31 of 2021 for $1,600. Mike Smith is an RN contractor who worked from 12/16/21 to 12/27/21 and made $240. Mary Smith was a contract medical social worker who worked from 12/16/2021 to 12/31/2021 and made $900. We will need all of these amounts because all of these should be accrued on your cost report and included in the expense for 12/31 of 2021. That's pretty much how you do it. It's not real complicated to accrue accounts payable. We simply need to go back and look at expenses that were paid in January and February of 2022 to see if any of those costs were related to services or goods provided to the company for the period ending 12/31/2021. Thank you for attending our webinar. For copies of the slides and handouts, please email Margaret at dixonhsi.com. Please remember to submit any questions by email to richard@dixonhsi.com or take advantage of 15 minutes of free consulting to simply ask me questions by calling 321-394-5722. I've enjoyed speaking with you today. Please call me if you have questions or need help. For more information, please go to our website, www.dixonhsi.com. Again, thank you for attending.